Yo mama! Welcome back to So You're Interested In, the show where I break down an artist's discography in order to give you, the viewer, the best possible jumping off point in order to get into their catalog. On this episode, we'll be checking out the up-and-coming Philly shoegaze outfit, They Are Gutting a Body of Water. That's right, you're gonna hear the Philly water accent this entire episode. Get over it. Now, there is a decent chance that you don't know who this group is yet, so let me break things down for you. This band has been putting out some of the most progressive and interesting shoegaze over the past couple of years. Their catalog isn't huge right now, but their unique brand of genre bending and experimental music is remarkably good. So, in order to introduce you to this new group, I'm going to be recommending 2 albums and 3 individual tracks that I think you need to be listening to if you're going to get into They Are Gutting a Body of Water. First things first, it's the albums. First up, I'm gonna need you to listen to their 2019 release, Destiny XL. Dirty and grimy as all hell, this record is utterly stoned, crafting otherworldly sounds behind this curtain of smoke. The song 8 Ball shows off the catchiness in They Are Gutting a Body of Water songwriting. The unrelenting guitar strikes cloak the vocals behind this veil of noise. That is until the song changes pace and opts for a slower and more swaying outro. This distortion abuse continues onto the track 63 Skies. Their pedals were working overtime on this cut as each instrument sounds filthier than the next, forcing the vocals to drown in the background. Finally, this LP closes out with the song French. This is very reminiscent of stuff written by somebody, say, the Swirlies, as French doesn't take itself as seriously as some of the other songs mentioned. There is a fun undercurrent to the instrumental, making you want to bob your head along to the screeching melody. Destiny XL contains a ton of forward-thinking shoegaze that even the most casual of listeners can enjoy. Another record to check out from this fantastic group is their latest release, Lucky Style. As you may know already, this is one of my favorite releases of 2022, so of course it was going to make it to this list. To put this album in a little bit of context, I recently saw somebody on Twitter say that this band should be making video game soundtracks, and once you hear some of the interludes on Lucky Styles, you're going to realize how glorious that would be. But outside of the serene, you get a song like Kmart Amen Break, which brings the mother flippin' heat. Launching like a rocket out of the gate, this song is a fireball of fuzz and reverb. Yet they find a way to close out the track in a calmer manner with these beautiful blips and bleeps that sound like they could have come straight off of an N64 game. Webmaster is another standout, taking the song in a much more traditional route with ear-bleeding riffs and percussion onslaughts. The second half of the cut slaps pretty hard too, leading directly into the next song, Threes. These sounds utilized are strange and foreign, but never feel like they are obtusely placed. It's so weird, but it works so damn well. This is like dream pop being played by a shoegaze band for a bunch of video game nerds. So in short, it's good shit. Lastly, this LP closes out with 23 Till Infinity. They take a lot of chances on Lucky Styles that I personally think land, but with the track 23 Till Infinity, they revert right back into their comfort zone to create this shoegaze masterpiece. They just go to their bread and butter and demolish this thing. Lucky Styles will be a cult classic in a few years, just trust me. And with that, we have wrapped up the album, so let's talk about some tracks. The first track to check out from They Are Gutting a Body of Water is Jadakiss from their 2018 LP, Gestures Bin. The vocals are angelic over this pounding instrumental that does not hold back from being bold. Everything about the production and mixing of this song is as beautiful as a fuzzed out mess could be. Things aren't as messy or experimental as they are on their newer projects, but Jadakiss is still a damn good song. Actually, all of Gestures Bin is pretty damn good now that I think about it. Go and listen to Jadakiss, but also listen to all of Gestures Bin if you have the time. Another great cut from this group is The Brazil, which comes off of their latest split EP with a country western titled An Insult to the Sport. I was pretty blown away while listening to this for the first time, mainly due to the jarring nature of the instrumental and vocal change-ups that are frequent throughout this cut. There are some really distinct sections on this track, keeping everything fresh and lively, whether it be the chip-tuned intro bit or the jittery electronic section in the middle. Overall, as a concept, The Brazil is pretty fucking wild. It might not hit on a first listen, but trust me, go and dive back in even if you aren't fully hooked yet. And to close out the tracks, I would like to talk about the Audio Tree live session of the song Texas Instruments. This song originally comes off of Destiny XL, but if you've been watching this channel for a little while, you know that I'm a sucker to add in a live version of a song to the end of the video here. And what better song to choose than this fuzzed out atrocity that is constantly trying to one-up itself when it comes to the song's decibel level. It's performed perfectly, finding a way to to bring the recording studio sound to a live setting without it feeling uninspired or stale. If hearing this recording of Texas Instruments doesn't make you want to get up and go see their show immediately, then, well, all hope is lost for you. But also, luckily for you, that will conclude my video on They Are Gutting a Body of Water. All of the albums and tracks that I have mentioned will be located in the video description box below. While you're down there, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos just like this every single week. You can scroll down even more to the comments where you can let me know if you took some of my suggestions and if you liked them or disliked them or had any opinions whatsoever. Maybe you're already a huge fan of They Are Gutting a Body of Water, and maybe you've never heard of them in your entire life and this is your first introduction to the band. Whatever it is, leave a comment, start a discourse. I always love chatting with you guys, so it makes my day better. I'm selfish. It is what it is. We have another show on this channel called Stacks of Wax where I go through my record collection once a month alphabetically to show off some of the cool pieces of plastic that I own. And just so you know, we might be switching over to a bit of a new schedule in the coming weeks. We will see what happens there, but you might be seeing a little bit more on me on this channel every week, so hopefully that's a good thing. That'll do it though, so just let me remind you to go and support your local record store if you are able to, along with the local artists in your area, and, well, until I see you next time, happy listening.